wearing flip-flops for fashion. Actually, it's all comfort because I've been wearing those big boots all day. Today was day 3 of our Rolloween project in workshop days. This was created back in 2018 jointly with Concordia University's education makers and their formidable makerspace and labs in our much more modest workshop here for Duct Tapers Anonymous and our small band of makers and friends. The goal of the Rolloween project is to build custom Halloween costumes for special needs children. And we've been doing that since 2018. Yeah, we skipped a couple of years. There was some weird virus going around. Ed and I made a full-size, bare bones replica of Emil's chair, upon which we'll be able to build the casing of his costume. A bit like a mannequin that you build a suit over. And Emil's costume, what he wants for this year, is the Mars Perseverance rover. It's such a unique and perfect concept. The original costume, Chad the Dragon, had been stored at Concordia for a while and also in my backyard, and now we're in the process of restoring it, of repairing it. The casing is made out of styrofoam, so it did take some damage, but it's easily fixable, so that's what we're doing right now. We're using sketches and pictures of his chair along with the measurements I took a few weeks ago, and then using some scrap pieces of wood and a few 2x3s, we made this. It's a template upon which we can start building the outer casing of the rover. It's mostly for sizing and to see how we'll attach the rover, that box, onto his chair. Do we clamshell it like we did for the castle walls, or can we can we just drop it onto his chair and find a way to hold it in place safely, sturdy type of holding on type of thing. Marie-Lise and Geneviève did a great job mixing paints and matching those original colors and adding their own flair and touches to the castle walls. We also did some pretty high-level brainstorming today. Apart from finding the basic materials to construct the 6 wheels of the rover, my kids came up with using pool noodles for the main structure of the wheel, and then we'll cover that up with another type of material. Probably this type of closed cell foam. We've even figured out a way to have the rover's mast cam / super cam array rest on Emil's head, almost like a hat. Though we might find a better solution in the near future, the winning idea, which was like a quadraphonic symphony of suggestions, is to use coroplast for the top box-like structure, held in place with construction hat webbing like this. And that's when I knew I really needed to go to bed. So it's the following day. That box-like hat on the top of Emil's head, made out of lightweight coroplast, held in place securely with one of these construction helmet webbings, and possibly some slots at the top and a battery-operated fan that keeps his head, face, shoulders cool. We're also thinking of outsourcing some of these smaller projects, the microcontroller, either to schools or Arduino clubs, any makers out there, because we'll have some components that will move, controlled by Emil and his chair. And as is often the case, we have friends dropping by to lend a hand or just to say hello. Kim dropped by and her kids got their first taste of using a handheld drill to drive in screws. A workshop like this, with these types of materials, coached by an experienced handy person like Ed, is the perfect environment to learn how to safely use tools. It's tricky, but once you get the knack, well, that right there is the gateway drug to building things and fixing other things. When you start drilling holes and driving in screws, you're hooked. And you can do wonderful things with that. So we'll be back at it Sunday, September 3rd, working on these projects. And we might have the pleasure of Emil's visit, because he'll have to drop by for a first fitting to see how the basic box, maybe just the very bottom layer of styrofoam, fits around his chair. So that's it. Next Sunday. So if you're around, just drop by. Just how, where, just drop by. You know how to find us. It's somewhere on the website or rolloween.com. And that's it. We're making progress. And thanks for watching. Bye.
No, you just go on home. I'll stay here, all alone in the dark. I'll pick up. Watch me sweep. I'll even sweep outside. Yeah, I'll pick up, and kids can't even close the lights today. They don't even know what a light switch is.